Fair warning, this list is gonna get pretty ludicrous.
Sup, witches?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Randy Marsh moments from South Park.
Randy, 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 Randy! We love you, Randy!
Make love to me, Randy!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the funniest and most character-defining moments from our favorite South Park dad.
Stan! Your name is Stan!
Stan Marsh.
Number 10, you'll freeze to death.
The economy isn't going to matter the day after tomorrow.
With all of Randy's wackiness, it's easy to forget that he's actually a geologist. After Stan and Cartman destroy a nearby dam, causing a flood, it's revealed that a global warming catastrophe will happen 2 days before the day after tomorrow.
We didn't listen!
If only people had listened. The town begins to panic that the weather outside the community center has reached an unreal low, but Randy bravely heads out into the dangerous terrain along with Gerald and Steven.
Steven! We've got to keep moving! We're in deep hypothermia, all of us!
Naturally, he's bundled in layers in the perfectly average weather, believing himself to be feeling hot due to hypothermia. When Randy gets the other moronic adults on his side, it's always a recipe for a great episode.
Don't blame the mayor, Sharon. What about FEMA? I think this whole thing is really their fault.
Number 9, Blockbuster.
You are all looking at the new owner of Blockbuster Video.
Ever the ambitious idiot? Randy decides to buy a Blockbuster just as streaming services are rising to prominence. Though he's ridiculed by his family and the ghosts that haunt the Blockbuster, he remains adamant about running the store.
According to industry experts, many rural areas don't have the bandwidth to support DVD quality video and streaming services.
It is a hilarious descent into madness, imitating scenes from The Shining to absurd perfection. Eventually, he's terrorizing a Halloween party via an iPad on FaceTime and babbling nonsensically in the snow.
Look at the people watching movies on their Xbox!
By the end, he's been frozen outside the video rental store a la Jack Torrance, but at least he got some chicken McNuggets out of it.
What do you want from McDonald's?
Chicken nuggets.
Number 8, Ancestry.Con.
I don't care if people get indigenous. I'll crap all over their statues. I'm the one who's indigenous that this landmark even exists.
Randy's attempt to get Christopher Columbus's name removed from as many things as possible hits a snag when people discover he used to be really into Columbus.
And you as Columbus on St. Patrick's Day.
Look, I was younger. We were all younger.
To counter this, he does what any rational person would do and makes out with a Native American man before swabbing his mouth for DNA to discover his ancestry.
Turns out I'm not totally white. I'm also part Northern Asian and even some Kurdish. I'm a victim of oppression.
Unfortunately for him, the man becomes infatuated with him as he tries to hide a secret, ultimately failing, while learning that he is 2.8% Neanderthal. Are we sure it isn't 100%?
The Earth wasn't big enough for Neanderthals, so your ancestors just got rid of them, huh? What the hell with all of you?
Number 7, Walmart.
If I go down there now, there won't be anybody else there. I can have all the bargains to myself.
The town of South Park is overjoyed when a Walmart comes to town with its low-priced goods. But no one is more excited than Randy. It haunts his dreams until he visits the store at night. And there's nothing more priceless than Randy calling to Stan to show him his new glitter stickers.
They were only 99 cents for 15 of them. I couldn't resist.
They were only 99 cents. And when it seems like the crushingly monopolized store is taking over, he becomes even further entrapped as he starts working at the Walmart.
The screwdriver set is only $9.98.
Come on, Dad!
I can't make it, boys. You're gonna have to go on without me.
Though he tries to be a hero and ultimately helps the boys defeat it, he's once again distracted by the insanely low prices.
Everyone get your shoes on. We're going to Walmart.
But Dad, we're not supposed to shop at—
Stan! One family buying one glass isn't gonna make a difference.
Number 6, So Startled.
That's the TV in our living room, still showing commercials right now. What do you think about the television, Shelley?
When Randy gets a video camera, he becomes a little overzealous. Okay, he gets a lot overzealous.
You excited about dinner, Shelley?
Though at first he's just recording everything that happens in the house, he takes it to Randy levels of ridiculous when he refuses to put the camera down during a giant guinea pig attack.
Oh God, I'm so startled.
In a parody of Cloverfield, he documents the event, repeatedly declaring how startled he is with an iconic line.
Randy, will you put down that camera? We need to figure out what to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm so startled.
His antics are once again the highlight of the two-part episode, and it just goes to show that allowing Randy to be his obnoxious self is always a recipe for great comedy.
Give a little peace sign, Shelly. Oh, I know. Hold out your palm so it looks like you're holding the Guinnosaurus Rex.
Number 5. Musical Maestro.
To be honest, I'm just here for the blowjob. From what I heard, I figured the show must be really sexy and hot, but I just don't see it happening.
Inspired by Matt Stone and Trey Parker's own work on Broadway, this episode follows Randy as he writes a musical, after apparently discovering that these productions can make some women become, well, physically amorous.
I took my girl to see that show last week. Got the best Hummer of my entire life afterwards.
However, some of Broadway's biggest composers, like Stephen Sondheim, take issue with his lack of subtlety.
We got wind of your musical. Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Same as you guys. Trying to get men everywhere lengthier, better quality blowjobs.
As a result, they bro down and then bro out with Randy, and finally settle on an ethos of respect for all. But the climax comes when he clumsily crashes a performance of Wicked as Spider-Man, resulting in some hysterical destruction. Randy's musical, the name of which we cannot repeat here, is truly the stuff that Tonys were made for. Number 4. The Obama Party.
Yes, I can! Yes, I can!
When Barack Obama won the 2008 election against John McCain, Randy was pretty stoked. So much so, in fact, that he leads a raucous party of ecstatic Obama supporters through the streets of South Park, putting an Obama spin on songs like Celebration, Mandy, Hey Mickey, and even Who Let the Dogs Out.
Celebrate good Obama, come out! It's Obama, Obama.
As the night wears on, he grows more and more drunkenly belligerent, believing his actions no longer have consequences thanks to the election.
Obama, where you came and you gave without taking.
He parties himself directly into the hospital and out of a job, at which point he disavows his beloved president-elect.
God damn it! Obama said things would be different!
It's Randy at his most excessive, and we wouldn't have him any other way.
Can someone help us? My little brother fell out of the window.
Number 3. Poop Dreams.
Gross, Dad, sick! All right, will you flush the toilet now?
What would a South Park list be without an entry about poop?
Sharon, you gotta come see this.
Randy couldn't be prouder of his enormous crap, calling the European Fecal Standards and Measurements Office to confirm that it is indeed the world's biggest. Unfortunately for him, Bono immediately steals his thunder with an even bigger crap. But Randy persists. With a diet of P.F. Chang's, he manages to curate a crap even bigger than the original record, which, as it turns out, was Bono himself. It's the show at its best and grossest, managing to self-deprecate while also churning out plenty of laughs. What more could you expect from an Emmy-winning series? Number 2. I thought this was America.
How much was bail this time?
$100, no big whoop. Boy, you really beat the crap out of that conifer, Dad.
When Stan's Little League team reluctantly dominates baseball season, Randy's storyline parodies sports films by working his way up the fighting dad circuit.
Come on, let's go! I'm right here!
At every game, he starts a fight with a father from the opposing team and is promptly arrested, even though this is America.
What, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America!
Despite feeling discouraged about fighting the Bat Dad at the state championship, Sharon inadvertently inspires him to continue.
You want to break me down? You want to hear me say it? I'm scared!
He has the fight of his life with the Bat Dad, unintentionally saving the day by getting the game thrown and keeping the kids from playing any more games. Once again, his stupidity saves the day.
I didn't hear no bell.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Well, hold on, Randy. I think a turd sandwich is a little better than them having a giant douche on their uniforms.
You're crazy! A douche is at least clean!
Stan, I've never been able to say this before, but I love you, son.
I know you do, Dad.
Okay, would you mind being the coach of the South Park Sarcastable team?
Jesus Christ! Yes, I would love to be the coach of the Sarcastable team!
Number 1. Ya, Ya, I am Lord.
Because there's fishnet stockings inside your jeans?
In my jeans.
Randy? Do you have something to tell me?
Yeah.
A season 18 episode revealed that Randy has been living a double life as both Randy Marsh and pop star Lord.
I started singing while I was in there, and then I started writing things down.
It all started when he wanted to use the women's bathroom, but became a superstar in the process.
Yeah, feeling good on a Wednesday.
As the secret begins to come out, he writes the catchy song Push, about pushing through adversity and maybe about pushing something else.
And then finally I used the auto-tune.
Sparking in touch, feeling good on a Wednesday. Giving me the hope, giving me the hope to go on.
The gag runs throughout the 18th season, with Sia making a guest appearance as the edited voice of Lord. The real-life Lord herself even praised the portrayal and the episode's themes of transgender acceptance.
Ya. Unload, ya.
It's absurd, hilarious, and everything we've come to expect from Randy Marsh.
No.
Randy?
I thought you were at the grocery store.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.